And we store these marvelous ideas right here in the Dreamport.
Can we see them, Dreamfinder?
Well, I don't know, Figment.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for those gone but not forgotten theme park memories that still live within our childhood hearts.
We're really happy to be here in Florida, and we'll be here forever. Thank you.
Number 10. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Disney California Adventure.
I'm sorry, we don't have any vacancies. When will we? Let me check.
Sometimes it's only a certain version of a ride being decommissioned, while other iterations remain active in different parks. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror drop rides do still exist in places such as Tokyo Disney and Disneyland Paris, while the original is still operating at Walt Disney World in Orlando.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare. That door is opening once again.
However, the version that once thrilled parkgoers at Disney California Adventure was scrapped to make way for attractions tying into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Specifically, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror was replaced in May of 2017 by Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
And a friendly word of warning, something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling.
Number 9. Adventure Through Inner Space, Disneyland.
Tomorrowland is not just the realm of outer space. One of the most unusual new attractions is the Adventure Through Inner Space.
Pay no attention to the fact that the Disneyland attraction Adventure Through Inner Space was brought to parkgoers by the much vilified Monsanto Company back in 1967. The makers of Roundup lent their name to this once popular Omnimover attraction that simulated the shrinking down of its visitors to the molecular level.
For centuries, man had but his own 2 eyes to explore the wonders of his world. Then he invented the microscope.
Adventure Through Inner Space ran until Star Wars fever essentially burned so hot that Disney abandoned the attraction in favor of George Lucas's Star Tours, which coincidentally also went the way of the dodo.
The park stayed open around the clock
for 3 straight days
because no one had ever seen anything like it.
That said, Adventure Through Inner Space enjoyed a solid run that lasted nearly 20 years.
Do I dare explore the vastness of its inner space? No. I dare not go on. I must return to the realm of the molecule before I go on shrinking forever.
Number 8. Journey into Imagination, Epcot at Walt Disney World.
Look, a rainbow! I'll use that for painting. Come on, everybody, let's go!
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This was essentially what Disney fans had to say when the original Journey into Imagination was shuttered back in 1998. The ride was reimagined and reopened with a new title, Journey into Your Imagination, for about 2 years, until entering its final form, Journey into Imagination with Figment, in 2002. The issues many fans had with the reinvention remained, however, specifically the omission of a character named Dreamfinder from the original Omnimover experience.
Oh, hello there! I am the Dreamfinder. I search the universe for sounds, color, ideas, anything that sparks the imagination. You never know what kind of figment you may come up with. Here's my favorite, a figment of imagination.
Disney apparently underestimated the power of nostalgia with this one, although it should be said that the new version at least references its heritage with the Figment character, as well as a reference to the Dreamfinder.
Bye-bye. Say goodbye, Figment.
Goodbye, Figment.
Number 7. Confrontation, Universal Studios, Florida.
Confrontation is a colossal experience in terror.
It sort of seems like a no-brainer, right? Why wouldn't you want a ride featuring the 8th wonder of the world, King Kong, on your park grounds?
Our tram dangles before the howling fury. We are face to face with him as he threatens to send us careening downward. There's no turning back.
Still, that didn't stop Universal Studios Florida from removing its highly popular Confrontation attraction back in 2002. The strange thing was that Universal simply replaced one monster with another, since Confrontation was sidelined in favor of Revenge of the Mummy. On one hand, we totally get why Universal wants to honor its monster heritage, but why do so at the expense of cinema's most beloved simian?
Everyone is roaring about King Kong.
It was humongous. It was as big as the whole building. The way they were shooting at him, the fire. was awesome.
Perhaps it was because Confrontation was based upon the 70s King Kong film, and Peter Jackson's CGI remake was then on the horizon? Who knows?
Never seen anything like it. The damn ape just went ape.
Number 6. Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter. Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World.
Nah, this is Disney. There couldn't be a real alien inside.
The culture behind Disney theme parks today seems to straddle a fine line between family-friendly entertainment and the sort of thrills adults want to experience, sans children.
It's not good. I mean, it's great, but it's not good. There's something loose in here.
The Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter was actually produced in conjunction with George Lucas's Lucasfilm, containing themes that some parents claimed scared their kids.
When a futuristic teleportation demonstration doesn't go exactly as planned, the results are a little scary. And thanks to some state-of-the-art Imagineering, your encounter with this extraterrestrial won't be soon forgotten.
The complaints regarding the content of the Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter were part of the reason why the attraction was closed down back in 2003. This theatrical production had a decent 8-year run at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, but it's sort of telling that a ride tying into the Lilo and Stitch franchise emerged in its place.
Here at the Magic Kingdom Park is Stitch's Great Escape, your favorite alien from the Disney animated movie Lilo and Stitch.
Number 5. King Daka, Six Flags Great Adventure, New Jersey.
For exclusive rides on King Daka, the tallest, fastest coaster on the planet.
This thrilling roller coaster almost celebrated its 20th birthday in 2025, but alas, it was not to be.
It's skydiving, it's drag racing, it's rocket launching, it's everything that you've ever thought of as an extreme activity. And it's all wrapped into one thing.
King Daka was a fan favorite attraction from Six Flags Great Adventure theme park in New Jersey, a stratocoaster with an immense drop.
Awesome! 456 feet straight up, then back down and around.
King Daka even provided riders with a momentary feeling of weightlessness as it was winding down, thanks to an airtime hill during the final descent. The coaster also achieved speeds over 120 miles per hour, but nothing good lasts forever. King Daka was closed in 2024, being officially demolished in January and February of 2025. Number 4. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Submarine Voyage. Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World.
Fantasyland. And here, it's only an imaginary step from the heights to the depths for a submarine journey 20,000 leagues under the sea. A fantastic voyage where strange undersea creatures may be encountered at every turn.
It speaks volumes that a book from 1870 could be adapted into a 1954 film, and further developed into a ride that will last from 1971 to 1994. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Submarine Voyage took visitors on a dark ride that simulated a descent into the briny deep.
Welcome aboard the Nautilus. We are proceeding on a course that will take us on a voyage 20,000 leagues under the sea.
The ride would utilize music, animatronics, and other visuals to achieve this end, culminating in a recreation of the film's climactic encounter with a giant squid.
Emergency speed! All engines!
It took a lot of money, time, and people power to keep 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Submarine Voyage operational, however. It was permanently closed for, quote, maintenance in 1994. Number 3. Horizons. Epcot at Walt Disney World.
Hey, Mom, what if I float away?
Your father will get you after he gets your shoe.
Look, Mom, I'm flying! Why don't you try?
The legacy of Walt Disney's Epcot experiment has always been this nexus point of entertainment and education. Horizons certainly achieved this goal when it opened at Walt Disney World's Epcot back in 1983. This Omnimover attraction suspended guests in the air, showing them visions of the future, potential scenarios involving everything from everyday family life to exciting new ways of communication.
The Horizons Pavilion draws on the wisdom and countless scientists and visionaries to present a view of the future with an ending that you get to choose.
It was a fascinating time capsule, no pun intended, that tied into cultural optimism in a great way.
For the whole human race, there is time, there is space, as we reach for a new horizons.
Horizons was first closed in 1994, although a 4-year reprieve from 1995 to 1999 was all it could muster before officially becoming a thing of Disney's past.
These journeys into imagination gives you a sense of excitement that life in the 21st century will exceed our wildest dreams.
Number 2. Back to the Future, The Ride, Universal Studios, Florida.
The physical element of the ride comes from a dozen DeLorean cars on hydraulic motion platforms. Each car is mounted on 4 pistons, able to rise, fall, and tilt to follow the action on the screen.
Pop culture enjoys an eternal state of flux, with properties coming and going, ebbing and flowing with the public interest.
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
That said, we're honestly sorta surprised that Back to the Future, The Ride couldn't make it through to the modern day. After all, it isn't as if this film franchise has disappeared from the public consciousness. We as fans shouldn't have to suffer through poor sequels or shoddy remakes in order for our favorite franchises to be considered relevant by big corporations, right?
And you're right. You're right.
Right. That's why we're gonna say it here and now. Bring back this awesome motion simulator.
We at the Hill Valley Preservation Society think it should be preserved exactly the way it is, as part of our history and heritage.
We don't care if you have to hit 88 miles per hour in a DeLorean to do it. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Blade, Alton Towers, United Kingdom. A pirate ride retired in 2024 after a 44-year run.
In Alton Towers you will find you can leave your cares behind. Here's a new world just for you. There's so much to see and do.
Big Bad Wolf, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. The OG closed in 2009, but the Wolf could get revenge.
I like the part where it looks like you're going to hit the buildings.
When we're way up there and I'm looking down at, do I have to go down that thing? Yes, and I did, and I loved it.
The Great Movie Ride, Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World. A flashback to classic movies that closed in 2017.
The legendary stars, action, and dialogue of Hollywood classics are immortalized through state-of-the-art Disney audio animatronics.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
But the road to this Oz was a long one.
The Skyway, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Whoever said a tramway couldn't also double as an attraction?
Look around at the sky and the ground, every leaf, every tree.
Captain EO, Michael Jackson's cinematic collab with George Lucas and Disney. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The water slide at Action Park. Just for the thrill of it.
You go up into this lip, and if you didn't know how to distribute your weight when you came out of that bank turn, the thing would flip on you.
Number 1. Jaws the Ride, Universal Studios, Florida.
Do you hear something? Whoa! That's him! Oh my gosh, that is the scariest. Look out!
Never let them forget what they took from us. Okay, so that might sound quite hyperbolic, but can you really blame us?
Water now.
On one hand, we're really happy that Universal Studios Japan not only received the original Jaws the Ride from its original home in Orlando, Florida, but even had the attraction expanded for its visitors. At the other end of things, what about all of the parkgoers who came to adore all of the thrills and photo ops afforded to them by their Jaws the Ride? Granted, it's understandable that Universal needed to make room for their Wizarding World of Harry Potter area, but did you have to do it at the expense of Bruce? Boo, Universal. Boo!
Universal Studios. You want it? We got it.
Which abandoned or defunct theme park attractions make you the most nostalgic? Let us know in the comments.
You don't want to miss it, because it's not gonna miss you. Anybody seen my shoe?